This was supposed to be a family beach vacation. Instead, it is proof, two sisters say, of the life they lived under oppression.
Every day it was like a nightmare.
This holiday in Sri Lanka last September was also the scene of their dramatic attempt to escape from their family. Rawan and Reem, not their real names, are 18 and 20-year-old sisters from Saudi Arabia. For their security, they've asked us not to show their faces.
Well, since we was teenagers, we experienced family violence and family abuse, and we wanted to run away of this.
Who was committing the violence in the family?
Father and the brothers.
Under Saudi Arabia's male guardianship system, women have fewer legal rights than men, forced to cover up and unable to travel or even apply for a passport without a husband, father, or brother's permission. Years ago, these sisters secretly renounced Islam, a crime punishable by death in Saudi Arabia, and they began plotting their escape. On the family holiday in Sri Lanka, they saw their chance, but first they had to get their passports from their parents.
You snuck into your parents' room
Yeah,
while they were sleeping
yeah. So I just
to get your passports?
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, they fled to a waiting taxi and took off the long black abayas they were forced to wear from the age of 11.
It was the first time. Yeah, without abaya.
And you're smiling right now.
Because
really
it was
great
exciting.
memory. Exciting.
At Colombo Airport, they bought tickets and received boarding passes for Sri Lankan Airlines to Hong Kong and then Cathay Pacific Airways to Melbourne, Australia, where they'd already arranged online tourist visas. But when they landed at Hong Kong International Airport, the station manager of Sri Lankan Airlines and a representative of Jardine Aviation Services Group met them at the gate and asked them for their boarding passes.
I showed it to him and he grabbed it, and we were asking, what's going on? Why you walking fast? And they said, the plane maybe, you can't catch it.
As they walked through the airport, they were led to the desk of Emirates Airlines, and the story changed.
He said, now there's someone from the Saudi consulate
Will come
to explain. And, you know, at that time, we just started to be panicking.
Sri Lankan Airlines sent CNN this detailed account. It alleges that this man, Abdullah Hussein al-Sharif, the vice consul of the Saudi consulate in Hong Kong, came to the airport and asked the airline to change the sisters' itinerary. The Saudi consular officials had informed Sri Lankan Airlines staff that the passenger's mother was terminally ill, and the passengers were therefore required to return to Riyadh immediately. Sri Lankan Airlines tells CNN Saudi officials canceled the sisters' tickets to Australia and requested new boarding passes to take them to Dubai and then Saudi Arabia.
When we scream in his face saying, return my passport, you have no right to take it, you crossed the line, we will tell the police. He's scared. And then we took our passport and literally ran away. We just,
in the airport?
In the airport.
This isn't the first time Saudi government officials have tried to stop women from fleeing. In Thailand last month, 18-year-old Rahaf Al-Kunun barricaded herself in a hotel room and took to the internet begging for help to prevent deportation back to Saudi Arabia. And Dina Ali Lasloom was filmed by passengers in Manila Airport in 2017 being forced by male relatives on a flight back to Saudi Arabia. Activists haven't heard from her since. Back in Hong Kong, the sisters accused the Saudi vice consul, Abdullah al-Sharif, of intervening in their attempt to board a later Qantas flight to Australia, eventually prompting an Australian official to cancel their visas. Australia's Department of Home Affairs refused to tell us why the visas were cancelled, saying it does not comment on individual cases. The sisters have been stranded in this city ever since.
Do you think these sisters are in danger here in Hong Kong?
Yes, I do.
Human rights attorney Michael Vidler filed a criminal complaint on behalf of the sisters.
We allege that they were the subject of an attempted kidnapping at Hong Kong International Airport in the restricted area. We allege that they obtained their documents by deceit. They then used their documents unlawfully to cancel their boarding passes.
Vidler says his team have screened airport security camera footage showing this man, Saudi Consul General in Hong Kong, Omar al-Banayan, shown here at the airport in happier times. The lawyer says the diplomat was filmed holding the sisters' passports and boarding passes at the airport on September 6th. A big question here, why would the highest-ranking Saudi official in Hong Kong personally, allegedly intervene in the travel of two adult Saudi women? CNN reached out multiple times to the foreign ministry in Riyadh and the consulate here in Hong Kong and got no answer at all. But Hong Kong police tell CNN they are now officially investigating what happened in the airport on that day. Sri Lankan Airlines and Jardine Aviation Services Group both deny any wrongdoing, saying they did not pressure the sisters into changing their flights. As for the sisters, they're still living in hiding in Hong Kong, hoping to receive political asylum. They have a defiant message for their family back home.
I want to be a successful woman and to give them that message with my success that they can't break me.
Ivan Watson, CNN, Hong Kong.